Yo. So the movie starts and we got the GOAT Dumbledore walking through the suburbs. The same place John Wick grew up at.
Oh, scary. Shiver my timbers.
After bro gets rid of every streetlight around, we see him having a conversation with the cat. Now my first time watching this, I did not read any of the books. So this scene really caught me off guard because we see the shadow of the cat literally transforming into a witch. Like, nah, I did not know it get like that in these movies. Turns out the cat was just Professor McGonagall and these two are in the neighborhood for some important business. We look up and my dog Hagrid comes in on a flying bike. Once he lands, he hands over a baby to Dumbledore. Then Dumbledore says that this baby will grow up to be famous and must be kept safe until it's his time. So he leaves the baby at his family's doorstep and we see this scar on his forehead, proving that this child is the one and only legendary Harry Potter. Now, fun fact about Harry's family, they're some of the worst humans in fiction history. First, look at where they got my dog sleeping at. Like, you mean to tell me in this huge 2-story house, he couldn't at least get his own room? Then his cousin Dudley has to be the most spoiled, annoying child I've ever seen. And to make it all worse, it's this little shit's birthday. Like, my dog Harry cannot catch a break. We get to the kitchen and see that his family has him serving breakfast like a waiter at Denny's. Meanwhile, this little shit is over here crashing out because he has one less present than he did last year. How about I give you a belt, nigga? Dudley wants to go to the zoo for his birthday, so of course his parents are taking him. But before my dog Harry could even get in a car, we see his uncle Vernon pressing him. He tells Harry that if he pulls any funny business, then he won't get any meals for the rest of the week. Like, how about you don't eat for a week? Or better yet, that spoiled f***ing child you have. I bet neither of you survive 8 hours tops without a Twinkie. You chop Debbie cake eating muggle.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
We get to the zoo where Dudley is banging on a snake's cage. He gets bored and walks away, so Harry starts talking to the snake. And what do you know? The snake can actually understand Harry. The snake and Harry start trauma bonding, then Dudley comes back shoving Harry. And when Dudley's leaning against the glass, Harry accidentally makes it disappear, forcing Dudley to fall in. Hey, shout out to Matilda, but she ain't got nothing on my dog Harry, man, you know what I'm saying? The snake thanks Harry and escapes. Then everyone at the zoo starts losing their minds. When Dudley's parents get back, we see that bro is somehow trapped in the snake's cage. And I don't care what anyone says, this was well deserved. They get back to the house and Harry's uncle is pissed, like he was grabbing dog's hair and all. Harry's telling him that he has no idea how the glass disappeared and it was like magic. But Vernon forces Harry into the cupboard and tells him that magic does not exist. Like, yeah man, okay, whatever you say. The next day we see this owl dropping off some mail and Harry notices that he has a letter, but my dog can't even read his own mail without his hating ass cousin snitching. Vernon notices that the letter was from Hogwarts University and bro did not let Harry read it. So the next day another owl drops off a letter and the same thing happens. Then Vernon gets sick of all the mail that Harry's getting, so he drills the mail slot shut. But it doesn't stop there, as every day more and more owls appear with a letter for Harry, straight spawn camping like Meliodas with Elizabeth. If you know, you know. I can't speak on that one too much.
Lock his ass up! Lock his ass up!
Now Vernon was hating so bad that the owls ended up flooding the house with letters. Like, imagine having to clean all this up, bro. I would be heated. Vernon puts Harry in a chokehold and decides he's had enough, so he moves the entire household to this island. Oh my gosh, bro, this nigga is crazy. Seeing how bad they treat my dog Harry makes me so mad. They really got bro drawing the cake in the dirt for his birthday. Like, that's so wrong, bro. Hagrid pulls up to the island and gives Harry a birthday cake. Then he tells Harry that he's a wizard and that he'll be attending Hogwarts. Vernon tells Hagrid that Harry's not going anywhere, but Hagrid tells him that he can't do anything about it and calls him a muggle. And man, they be throwing that muggle word around like it's a slur, bro. I'm weak. So Hagrid takes Harry to the leaky cauldron and everyone starts glazing my dog. All you can hear was, "You're Harry Potter." After greeting everyone, they head to Diagon Alley for Harry's school supplies. But they first stop at the bank to get some money, and this place is ran by little goblins. Once they get into the vault, they see that my guy Harry is basically rich. Like, bro's parents left him with bank. I'm not gonna lie. They made one more stop at a vault for a confidential item, and this item was strictly Hogwarts business, so Hagrid couldn't tell Harry anything about it. Now at this point, Harry has all his wizard supplies except his wand, so Hagrid sends him to Ollivander's to get a wand. Not gonna lie, saying that name makes me want to go play Hogwarts Legacy. I remember getting my wand from there like it was yesterday.
We do not care.
Whatever, none of y'all have seen me in a duel. Ollivander gives Harry a wand and tells him to test it out, and once he does, he starts destroying the store. He tries out another wand and breaks a whole bunch of glass before Ollivander finally gives him the right hookup. And I'm not gonna lie, this scene is the definition of aura. We find out that the brother of Harry's wand was the one that gave him his scar, and when Harry asks who owned that wand, Ollivander tells him that nobody is allowed to speak his name. Nah, bro has to be Satan himself at this point. He really got the whole world so shook that they won't even say his name. name. Like, that's actually crazy, bro. Hagrid gets Harry a birthday present and it's a pet owl named Hedwig. But Harry wants to know more about he who shall not be named. Hagrid tells Harry about Voldemort and how his parents fought against him. But nobody lives when Voldemort decides to body them. Nobody except the legendary Harry Potter. And that scar is a testament to his story. Hagrid drops Harry off at the train station, sending him off to Hogwarts. But bro has no idea where to go. That is until he sees people walking into the brick wall in broad day. Like, how is nobody seeing this? We meet the Weasleys for the first time, and this family's low-key funny. We got Fred and George, who are straight trolls. Then we got the little sister Ginny, the mother named Molly, and my guy Ron Weasley. They teach Harry how to get to the train, and now we're off to Hogwarts. Now Ron and Harry become friends quickly. Harry even buys the entire trolley of candy for them, and he only did it because Ron only had a sandwich. Like, that's some real shit, I'm not gonna hold you. They meet their future third member, Hermione Granger, and she has this know-it-all attitude, which is low-key funny as shit. She seen Ron trying to do magic, told bro to do a trick, and when he failed, she started clowning him.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
So the students finally make it to Hogwarts, and man, this school is beautiful. Peter Pettigrew cannot relate. That brother is chopped. Professor McGonagall greets all of the students and tells them about the sorting ceremony, which is an event that puts students into houses based off personality. The houses include Gryffindor for bravery, Ravenclaw for brains, Hufflepuff for honest hard work, and Slytherin for being cunning. Y'all already know I'm Gryffindor, big Slytherin K. I don't care what that fake official test says, I'm not no damn Slytherin. We meet Draco Malfoy, and if I'm being honest, this little dude is hilarious, bro. He's basically a spoiled rich kid who thinks he's better than everyone. Like, Ron laughed at his name, and Draco immediately started calling him broke. Bro just pulled the DDG method.
You fat, stinking, and you ugly. Okay. You fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke.
Draco tries to become friends with Harry, but bro's not rocking with no bullies. Shout out to Harry. And this starts a lifelong rivalry between Harry and Draco. So the sorting ceremony starts, and we got this talking hat placing everyone in their houses. Hermione and Ron both get placed in the Gryffindor, while Draco gets placed in the Slytherin. Then when it's Harry's turn, the sorting hat was about to send him to Slytherin, but Harry starts begging the hat not to put him in the Slytherin. So the hat places him in Gryffindor. Harry learns that someone showed up at the bank to steal the item that Hagrid grabbed, and this raised all kinds of red flags for him. The next day, we see Madam Hooch teaching everyone how to use their brooms. And we got Neville Longbottom over here, who is one of my favorite characters, by the way, don't get it twisted, accidentally taking off with the broom. And I swear the writers make him the punching bag of every movie, dog. He somehow manages to get hung before falling hundreds of feet and breaking his wrist. Madam Hooch takes Neville to the hospital wing and strictly tells everyone not to fly. But as soon as she leaves, Malfoy starts talking his shit. He takes Neville's Remembrall and tells Harry to do something about it. So Harry stood on business. Malfoy threw Neville's Remembrall like Tom Brady throwing a 60-yard bomb, but Harry retrieves it with ease, and everyone's celebrating like bro just saved the world. He gets glazed so hard that Professor McGonagall puts him on the Quidditch team, and making a Quidditch team as a first year is like playing varsity football as a freshman. Hermione tells Harry that his dad was also on the Quidditch team and that he'll be playing secret just like him. Like, damn, she really is a know-it-all. Later we see the trio sneaking around the forbidden floors, and they come across a literal three-headed dog. Nah, Hogwarts really has the guardian of the gates of hell just sitting in their school. Then they got the nerve to name him Fluffy.
The audacity!
I can't hold you, man, this shit is wild. After escaping Fluffy, Hermione tells the two that Fluffy was guarding something, and this raises questions for the three of them. The next day comes, and Harry's learning Quidditch, Hermione's learning spells, and Ron's learning how to treat women, because Hermione heard Ron talking shit, and now she's heartbroken. Rare L by Ron, man, rare L. Like, she didn't even show up to eat dinner because she spent the entire night crying in the bathroom. Now Ron, you know Mama Weasley don't play that. Tighten up before we call her, gang. During dinner, Professor Quirrell comes in screaming about a troll, and this sends everyone into panic. Dumbledore calms down everyone and sends them to their rooms, but Harry and Ron notice that the troll is in the bathroom with Hermione, so these two put on their capes and head to save her. Harry sticks his wand up the troll's nose before Ron uses Wingardium Leviosa, and somehow the three actually manage to take down the troll. Now the professors show up, and Harry notices that Snape has a cut on his leg, so Harry automatically thinks that he has something to do with it. And I mean, could you blame him? Snape's been moving weird this entire movie. Even in the very next scene, Snape is low-key pressing him again. Like, beefing with a child is crazy, Snape, I'm not gonna lie. So Harry ends up getting a new broom in front of everyone, but it's not just any broom. McGonagall gave him the Nimbus 2000, the most popular broom in the market. Bro, Harry has way too much motion at 11 years old, man. So we get to my favorite scene in this entire movie, the Quidditch match. Man, the Quidditch matches in these movies be so fire, dog. I don't care how bad the CGI looks. These Quidditch matches be tough. Gryffindor is matched up with Slytherin, and Slytherin is basically a bunch of Dylan Brooks and Draymond Greens. They play mad dirty to get what they want. We see the snitch getting released, and this damn thing is moving like a hummingbird. I don't know how they managed to catch it. The match starts with Angelina scoring an easy 10 points for Gryffindor, and it's looking like it's about to be an easy game because Gryffindor scores another 10 points, but Slytherin stays true to their colors and starts playing dirty. Like, not even Draymond Green be playing this dirty. We got a dude right here punching people, this dude getting KO'd, and Slytherin scoring easily on offense. Dog, this is just rugby mixed with football on flying brooms. There's no way this sport is safe at all. Now the snitch flies by Harry, so he goes to chase it, but once he goes after it, his broom starts tweaking. Hermione uses her binoculars to see who's messing with Harry's broom, and of course she sees Snape doing the chant, and she immediately thinks he's jinxing the broom. Harry's hanging on for dear life as Hermione sets Snape's drip on fire, and with that distraction, Harry was able to get back into the game. Harry and this guy are playing physical as they dive after the snitch, but the other guy was low-key shook and pulled back, and this left Harry wide open for an opportunity. Harry gets within reach of the snitch but ends up tumbling, and once he gets up, he spits the snitch out, meaning that his team has won the game. Bro actually caught the snitch with his mouth. Nah, doing this as a first year is insane. Bro's finna be getting them Jason Tatum chants. He's only 11. The three tell Hagrid about Snape jinxing Harry's broom, but he's not buying it. Then he accidentally tells them about the item Fluffy is guarding. Great job, Hagrid. Let's just get them involved in more drama. So Christmas comes and Harry gets presents for the first time in his life. We see that he gets an invisibility cloak, and I'm starting to realize why Malfoy is bro's biggest hater. Bro has all this money, but somehow Harry still has more motion in him. Like, I know bro's sick. Harry takes his cloak and goes sneaking around in the night when he sees Snape pressing Quirrell. And man, Snape's never beating these allegations, dog. Bro has been moving sus since day one. Harry continues sneaking around when he comes across this mirror, and in the reflection he could somehow see his parents. So he goes to grab Ron and shows him what he's seeing, but Ron only sees him being the head boy and captain of the Quidditch team. Dumbledore later catches Harry at the mirror and tells him that it's only a reflection of desires and to not go looking for it again. Thanks to Hagrid giving Hermione too much info earlier, she learns about the Sorcerer's Stone. Now this stone can turn any metal object into gold, and most importantly, it can also make you immortal. She figures out that this is what Fluffy was guarding. So the three goes to Hagrid and tells him that Snape is attempting to steal the stone, which is a crazy allegation by the way. But bro tells them that they're wrong again, but we know that they aren't letting this go easily. When they get back from sneaking out, we see that Draco literally snitched on them, out here moving like 6'9". Then they each get 50 house points took, and man, that's a lot. Each one of them also gets detention, including Malfoy, which is why you should never be a snitch. During detention, they get taken to the dark forest to look for unicorn blood, but when Hagrid finds some, he realizes that something's off, so he decides to split up the group and go look for the beast. I don't know what bro was thinking here. Draco and Harry get stuck together when they come across something crazy. They see something in a cloak drinking unicorn blood, and Draco immediately runs.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no. That's hell no. Whoa.
Harry's scar starts hurting as this thing tries to attack him, but he ends up getting saved by a centaur. The centaur lets him know that unicorn blood can keep you alive even while facing death, and Harry learns that he was literally just face to face with Voldemort. Like, bro was alone in the woods with Satan himself. The next day, Hagrid gets some dragon eggs from a stranger, and this was just after he lost his dragon. So Harry puts everything together and realizes that Hagrid was set up, and that he basically just helped Voldemort get to the Sorcerer's Stone. Then when they go looking for Dumbledore, he just so happens to be away from the school on an important meeting. Like, what are the odds? Because of this, the three decide that they're going to defend the Sorcerer's Stone themselves. But when they head to the Forbidden Floor, they come across Neville goofy ass trying to fight them. Hermione literally cooks him with one spell, leaving him frozen. Then the three uses Harry's cloak to sneak into the room with Fluffy. When they get there, they notice he's asleep because someone put a spell on the heart, and this made their job way easier. Or that's at least what we thought, because this dog from hell wakes up and starts attacking them. The three end up falling into some devil's snare, and Hermione tells them that the more they struggle, the quicker they die. Then instead of just relaxing, this man Ron starts freaking out, making the snare react even more. Hermione uses a spell that frees Ron, and I swear she's been carrying this entire movie. I don't think there's a spell or fact in Hogwarts that she doesn't know. Harry uses a broom to grab the key for the next room, but he gets swarmed by the rest of the keys. He manages to get the key to Hermione and she gets the door open. Then once he gets through, we see the swarm of keys piercing the door. Bro, nah. What would have happened if he didn't make it on time? Now the next challenge for them is literally a chess battle to the death, but luckily Ron is a genius at chess. After carrying the chess match, he ends up sacrificing himself so Harry can get checkmate, and this piece literally tries to body him. Like, relax dog, he's a kid. Harry finishes the game and tells Hermione to get Ron to safety. Then my dog advances to the last room where the stone is located. He goes into the room where he thought Snape would be at too, but we get the biggest plot twist as we learn that this whole time Quirrell was actually a snake.
It was me, Barry.
He was the one who tried to body Harry in the Quidditch match, and Snape was trying to save Harry this whole time, and Quirrell was the one who freed the troll earlier. Now Harry's scar is hurting once again, meaning that something's off. Quirrell takes off his headscarf, revealing that Voldemort is living on the back of his head.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Nah, this gotta be one of the craziest plot twists ever. You mean to tell me bro's been walking around the school with Voldemort attached to his scalp? That's crazy work, Quirrell. I don't even know what to say, bro. Now the stone appeared in Harry's pocket and bro tries running away, but Quirrell snaps, unleashing fire and trapping him in there with them. Voldemort sends Quirrell to attack Harry and bro starts choking him, and not gonna lie, it was looking like Harry was cooked for a second. It looked like it was time to say goodbye. That was until he touched Quirrell's hand and accidentally turned it into rubble. Quirrell tries to attack him again, and this time Harry goes for the face, eventually turning Quirrell into dirt and bodying him. Getting cooked by an 11-year-old as a professor is insane, Quirrell. Chosen one or not, you didn't know any spells to take care of an 11-year-old? Like, nah, man, it's time to say goodbye. We see that Voldemort's spirit is still alive as it phases through Harry before escaping. Then we see that Harry is knocked out, but the stone is safe. He wakes up in the hospital wing to see that Dumbledore is there now. Like, where were you when I needed you? Later, Dumbledore announces Slytherin as the winner of the House Cup, but dog literally started cheating to put Gryffindor on top, bro. Out of nowhere, he gave 60 extra points to Gryffindor, thanks to Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Then on top of that, he gave Neville 10 extra points, stripping the House Cup away from Slytherin. Nah, gang, I like you, Dumbledore, but that's dirty, bro. Why did you just do them Slytherin kids like that? That shit was not right, dog. Like, you knew you were gonna do this. You didn't have to announce them as the winner in the first place. The movie ends with Hagrid giving Harry a gift to remember his parents by, and that's a W by Hagrid, man. Shout out to you, dog.
This shit means something to me, man.
If you made it to the end of this vid, I just want to say thanks for watching. We're on the road to 500 subs, and I appreciate any support that this channel gets. If you have any recommendations, comment them down below, and I'll see y'all next vid. Play made for real.
We so proud of them, yeah. Did that shit again, yeah. I'm all proud of them, yeah. Can't go broke again, yeah. We got hella racks, yeah. We so proud of them, yeah. Did that shit again.